All right, so today is November 20, 2017, Monday before Code Freeze. Code Freeze is this Wednesday. This is the meeting of the Kubernetes CSI implementation group. We're going to start off by going over status, and then if there's anything else we want to talk about, please add to the bottom of the agenda. So let's go over the entry components. These are the components that have to be done by Wednesday. So over the weekend, Vlad has been working like crazy to get all of this work done, and the API has been merged, which is awesome. Huge props.
Yay!
Oops.
Made my life easier.
Yeah, that was a long time coming, but glad that's in. So we can go ahead and make that green. And then I think you've merged the other two pieces into a single PR.
Yes. So 5429 is I put everything that had to do with the attacher detacher,
Mm-hmm.
and 5429 I think it is.
Yep.
Yeah, 54529. So we can track everything in one. I went through all the list of to-dos that we went over. I think Friday or Thursday. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
For the mounter, got all that done. Went through rebasing. Spent a good few hours rebasing stuff back and forth to get everything merged. But everything is in one PR now, looking good. I'm spending my time right now. I'm in the middle of basically all the comments that I got from for the attacher.
Mm-hmm.
I've put them in,
Okay.
and then working on the detacher now, which should
Perfect.
be. So the detacher will be the detacher code plus wait for detaching,
Okay.
and then some tests, and that's it.
When do you want me to take a look at it? Should I take a look at it right after this meeting, or should I wait a little bit?
Let me ping you because I'm
Okay.
still putting stuff in there.
Perfect.
When I take a look at the detacher stuff, if it's not, it shouldn't be too crazy because it should be basically the reverse of the attach. Um, I'll probably just ping you right after I do the next update, and then I'll keep working on the
Okay.
detacher. So you might have to do a couple of a look
Sounds
twice
good.
or whatever.
So then I'll take a look at it. If you could address it today, that'd be great. And then hopefully we can get it LGTM'd and approved. I'm hoping I'm the only approver that's necessary, but I have to take a look at what all the files are that get touched.
At this point, it's all localized.
Okay.
It's everything under the volume/CSI.
Okay.
So
There's
it's all us.
package API and staging.
No, it shouldn't.
Okay, I think that might be old because it had the original.
That's all.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it shouldn't touch that because once I rebased with what got merged over the last week,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we shouldn't be touching anything that's outside that directory.
Okay. I think vendor probably doesn't. I'll have to check what the permissions on vendor are, but I think we should be okay there.
Yeah.
Cube controller manager, we might need other permissions there. Okay, cool. I'll sort that out. And sounds good. Thank you so much for all your hard work here. This is huge.
No, it's good. It's good. I'm enjoying it. So we're good.
All right, cool. Next up are the end-to-end tests. Luis, do you want to give an update here?
Yeah, not much changed from last Friday.
Okay.
But what I did do yesterday was that I worked on investigating the mock driver that we would use. That's the second bullet that we have there. And I looked at possibly create our own versus weighing that versus EMC's mock driver.
Mm-hmm.
So I did create a container that's available in our C8, K8S CSI Docker Hub using the EMC container, and it works quite well.
Okay.
The only concern I have is that it is probably going to be more of a hassle in the future than it is. It may suffice for like the next few days, but I think that as we go forward, we may require more work out of that mock driver than it was intended for. So it's kind of one of those things where you have to pick a side, and I'm shooting for our own.
Okay.
Unless somebody convinces me otherwise. So
I think that's fine. Only thing is I want some sort of test to be in within the next couple of days so we can revise it after code freeze.
That's fine with me. I already had the
Okay.
container ready and everything.
Perfect.
So.
Okay, let's get that merged and then we can revise on it and swap it out underneath if needed.
You got it.
Okay.
So that's what I did yesterday.
Cool. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Actually, I'll put the container location here so you can check it out too.
Okay. And in the group chat, I think somebody was posting about a end-to-end test. I think it was rootfs.
Yeah, he's using the mock driver too.
Okay, and he's testing an external provisioner.
Yeah.
Actually, he's also planning to develop a small host path-based driver to do that. Actually, he's asked me today morning. So it's going to be part of the drivers.
Okay, it'll just be a mock driver, basically?
No, it will be a host path-based driver.
Oh, host path. Okay, got it.
Yeah, but it will be exactly like a CSI driver. So he's going to put it in the Kubernetes, the CSI/drivers. So
okay, sounds good. So those are the changes that we have left for entry. Reminder that code freeze for all of this stuff is Wednesday. We should try to aim. Sorry, go ahead.
Just a quick question to interrupt you. So for Wednesday, what exactly do you need for the E2E tests? So we can focus directly on that. So you need the YAML files or the E2E tests the way that Aaron in the document has created. What exactly?
For the end-to-end test, we need 2 tests checked into the Kubernetes E2E directory.
Yeah.
One that's testing the mounter path, a second that's testing the mount-unmount path, and then the stretch goal would be to have the provisioner in there as well. But the 2 critical ones are attacher and mount.
Attacher path. Attacher is the controller attach, publish, controller publish. And then the mount is a node publish and unpublish.
Exactly. And so the idea here would be to have a volume where you, like your E2E test basically fakes the attacher by setting attached on attach volume object. And that way, attach isn't even part of it. And then the only thing you really have to test in your test is that the mount path is being hit and that the external mounter's node publish is getting executed.
So the host does need to be affected. That means that requires some type of directory being created so that I can test that it actually attached something. Or are we just going to say...
For the mount test, you don't need to actually attach anything. Or mount.
We'll just say attach.
Both of these tests aren't testing that anything actually gets attached or mounted. We just want to make sure that the right CSI calls are being called.
Yeah, okay, all right, good. That's why I want to make sure. Because there's one way where, you can create a dev node on the host to pretend that's something, but if you want to just do the API calls, then that's much easier.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically all we need for these 2 tests. All right, cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Next up are the external changes. rootfs posted a change or a status update for the external provisioner. We can copy that over here so that we have a So test of the external provisioner against mock storage provider provided by Vlad, working to finish the delete volume, working on host path SP to complete end-to-end tests. So that's pretty cool. And it looks like it's on track. External provisioner, I saw that Jan pushed to the Docker Hub, the container for attacher. Jan, do you have any updates here? Or?
Oh no, I just have the image and the YAML files to create it in Kubernetes so everything works with the right permission, service accounts and everything.
So yeah, it looks like this is the first component to be completed. Good job, Jan. Next up is
just a quick question on Jan's. Does that mean that I can take your work and actually make exercises against the attach unattached mock driver?
Yeah, sure.
That should be able to work, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the first part of the E2E test. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
cool. And for end-to-end deployment packaging, I think you could use Yon stuff as a starting point as well.
Yeah, exactly right.
Updates, okay.
Yep.
For the sidecar container for kubelet registration, I have not started on this. I am hoping to start on this today. Any updates on the volume plugins, Chakri?
Yeah, those two are done actually. I just pushed them in.
Oh, sweet. Could you post links in here?
Yep, let me do that.
All right. And then do you have plans to work on any of these other ones, or we're just not going to do that for this quarter?
I'm planning to do iSCSI.
Okay.
So that's one more thing actually. So actually one of our resources is going to do it. I'm not going to work on it, but
perfect.
Is going to work on it. But if you want, I can take on GC, because if you want,
yeah, that would be really cool if we could get that in.
Yeah, okay. Let me start working on it then, because that will get you the complete create delete workflow also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay.
Then CSI community side of things. That's both of these are green. I don't think there's any remaining issues that we need absolutely resolved before we can go to alpha. There's a ton of issues, but none of them are critical for alpha.
And we're targeting 0.10, right, for the spec?
0.1.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Right. So yeah, 0.1. We're going to have a meeting of the CSI group on Wednesday or Thursday to discuss all of that.
I can't have it Thursday. It's not possible.
Yeah, it'll happen probably a different day.
There's no way you can do it Thursday.
And sort that out and figure out when we're actually going to tag 0.1.
This week?
What's that?
This week?
The meeting?
Yeah.
Yes, there should be a meeting this week. So there's two sets of meetings. There's the one public open community meeting, which happens every 2 weeks. And then on off weeks, there's an internal maintainers meeting.
Sounds like you said a meeting on Thursday.
Yeah, exactly.
So the internal meeting is on Thursday. I think we're going to move to Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully we'll sort out when we're tagging 0.1. I imagine it'll be within the next week.
Okay.
Regardless, since we are vendoring our implementation, it doesn't matter too much. But it would be good to fix it at this point so that people know what it is that we developed against.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, cool. Anything else we want to talk about?
I would like to, if there's something else,
sure.
Maybe discuss risk management.
Okay.
So what happens if something doesn't get in?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Because we don't meet tomorrow, and we meet Wednesday in the morning.
Yep.
And that's pretty much dead, after that.
Yeah.
So what is that? Maybe we should talk again tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. If you guys are okay with it, we can do a meeting Tuesday morning.
I can't be here.
Okay, no problem, Jan. I don't think that's an issue. So we'll see you on. If you can attend, we'll do another meeting tomorrow. I'll update I'll do a one-off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to see what is it that we, as we get closer to time. So.
As for what happens if the entry components don't get in, so the bits that are left are both kind of in the required path. If those aren't in, then we'll have to wait. We can file an exception.
Okay.
That's an option. It's not guaranteed that the exception will be accepted. But that's one path, and if the exception doesn't get accepted, then we have to wait until the next quarter.
Okay.
And if we have to do that, then we can, it's not the end of the world. You try your best, and if you make it, you make it. If not, well,
yeah,
it's okay.
I had to say that it's pretty impressive what the entire team has done. So
yeah, it's amazing.
Absolutely.
Like,
Go ahead, Bud.
Sorry, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just going to say that, let's say I'm doing risk management in my head. So I'm just saying, so everybody knows what happens, we don't get freaked out.
Yep.
So if we don't get those changes in, and we want to start showing, let's say, for example, want to do a meetup or a KubeCon, a lightning talk or something like that, where we start showing CSI, is it, should we branch it, have a branch where this works, or what would be the correct model, or should we just keep trying to push it? Because I know that it's frozen, Master gets frozen to branches, so that takes many weeks to. So in that time,
you could always create your own one-off, grab the code, put it into your own branch, and then build off of that and deploy that somewhere and use that as an example.
Okay. All right. That's the worst. That's the worst thing.
Right.
So which is still manageable.
We did pick one of the most complicated piece of code change to do it in the shortest release cycle.
Yes.
But I think, the little bit of stuff I have left, I will have it wrapped up.
Yeah.
And we've done a majority of the code review already, so it looks like there shouldn't be any surprises as long as the tests are all green and take another look at it. And we need to get, technically all we need is LGTM and approval by end of day Wednesday, but we're shooting for even better than that. We're trying to get it in today or tomorrow for LGTM approval so that we're merged before the code freeze even goes into effect.
Absolutely.
So
I think that's definitely possible. The little bit of stuff, like you said, we've reviewed the crap out of this.
Yeah.
The only thing that's left is the detacher, really, and then whatever didn't get addressed is documented as P2 for next quarter, so we should be good.
So it's looking good. We just need to keep Vlad healthy.
Yeah, right. I need to stay healthy.
Get some sleep, dude.
Oh yeah. I felt bad because I slept close to 7 hours, I think.
Oh man.
I was like, damn.
Vlad was mentioning on Friday he got up at 4 a.m. and I was talking to him at 9 p.m. his time on Friday.
Oh, and then I crashed after that hard.
That's commitment. That is commitment.
The reason why is, come Wednesday, my time is going to be completely limited.
Oh yeah. So, I wouldn't say limited. It's gone.
If there's an emergency, I need to put a semicolon somewhere where there's no semicolon and go. If I need to close a bracket somewhere, I'm available, but I'm going to have people over at the house at whatever. So I'm trying to get as much of this done as possible as quickly as possible.
Yep.
I think we're looking good. Everything that needs to be addressed is documented and will be addressed. So it lessens the anxiety level. I don't think anything has fallen through the crack of, by any means. So I think we're good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. Great work, guys. Keep it up. We got a couple more days. Let's get through this.
Oh, so E2E, no on attacher, just the attacher.
Sorry, say that again.
In the E2E test, it says attacher path, but you don't have on attach.
Oh, yeah. I mean, attacher includes both attach and detach.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
Yeah. All right, cool.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.
Later.
Bye.